Hey, everybody, it's Coffee with Mick. Frank and honest discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the moment. We continue the Star Trek Enterprise series of Coffee with Mick. I just finished season 3 yesterday, and the Xindi arc, pretty damn good. B+ season all around, yeah. Ignoring the fact that the Xindi weapon, it looks like a Death Star, it was pretty good. Pretty good. For the most part. Yeah. Some things, there were some problems with the show that I don't think they could have helped. Yeah. And, you know how people complain about new Trek seasons being too short? Well, this season was kind of too long at times. Like, it really builds up, picks up in the home stretch of it near the end, but it's kind of like a 15-episode story told in 24 episodes. It didn't need to be this long. Or if you wanted to do a 24-episode story, like, why not make half the season be the Xindi arc, and the other half just be a return to form? Like Deep Space Nine did arcs, then return to forms before, and returns to form to arcs. Deep Space Nine was just generally better with arcs. It also didn't help that, like, season 2, it was pretty much just like them doing regular Star Trek shit. Just regular TOS era type Star Trek shit. And then the Xindi, like, blast the fuck out of Earth, killing 7 million people, and it's like, oh yeah, you know that temporal Cold War? Still happening! You thought it ended in season 1, but it's still happening. Why did we drop it for an entire season? Because this is Star Trek Enterprise, and we're losing our fucking minds. Yeah. Ugh. Oh boy. It's not so much that the Xindi arc is horrible, it's that there could have been some more build-up to it. Just a little bit. This is, like, subject of Deep Space Nine again. The Xindi Alliance and their secret masters, the Guardians, kind of feel like they're going for like a Dominion vibe, but once again with the Dominion, there was a lot of build-up to them, whereas with the Guardians and the Xindi, it's like there's no build-up. There's just this race of like trans-dimensional aliens who trick another race of aliens to go to war with Earth. And there's something to that, but, like, we only meet the real bad guys by, like, season 15 out of, episode 15 out of 24 in season 3. It's a bit awkward. It's a bit awkward. You want to talk about awkward? Trip and T'Pol's romance story. Dear God. Oh. That was some classic rom-com soap opera bullshit. No offense to anyone who ships Trip and T'Pol, but like, them sniping at each other, it's like, just shut up and fuck already. When Malcolm Reed was all just constantly butting heads with, like, Major Hayes over the slightest bullshit, it's like, shut up and fuck already! God damn it! I'm only half joking, seriously, that would have legitimized the weird contention Malcolm Reed had with Major Hayes in that season. Like, especially since Major Hayes died, you know, just sacrificing himself. And I wish I felt sadder. I felt a little sad when Major Hayes died. But, like, name one interesting fact about Major Hayes or the Makos. They don't really talk about themselves. That's another weak facet of season 3. They kind of don't really give a lot of full-on character explanation for most of the characters outside of Trip, T'Pol, and Archer. Phlox had a few standalone episodes, but that's about it. But yeah, I really don't mean to rag, but egg. B+ season, but it's like, if I were to compare it to like the DS9 and later seasons, they blow this out of the water. It feels kind of like they're relearning from mistakes they already learned from when this was coming out. And it makes only sense that Star Trek was on its way out in the 4th season from Paramount's side. It sucks, but you know. I'm gonna watch season 4, get disappointed with the finale, and then read some of the books. I hope you enjoyed this review ramble, season 3, 800,000 to a million hamburgers. Brenda Bryan. As always, I hope you have a morning.